top and dig back! $4,000!
Stop!
$3,000 and a spin!
Stop!
Stop! Duck. Better duck, Dave. Correct. Oh. Peter gotcha.
Stop!
Oh! $89.50. Big buck!
Today, these three players are after big bucks, but they'll have to avoid the whammy as they play the most exciting game of their lives. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter Tamarkin.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Roddy. And once again, welcome to Press Your Luck, easily the most competitive game in television. And without any further ado, let's meet the three players who are going to be pressing their luck today, starting with our returning champion, Joan. How are you, Joan?
Peter, fine. How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Good.
You are $1,000 richer.
Right?
Right? And that was a strange game.
Oh, it was crazy with all those whammies. It was ridiculous.
No, we had 10 whammies, I think.
Right.
Well, we had enough for this game, too, right?
I hope so.
Okay, good luck to you, Joan.
Thank you.
Let's meet your competitor, starting with Bruce. This is Bruce Cranston, right?
Right, I'm a graduate student at the University of Southern California. I've lived here for about a year now, and I'm here to stay.
Well, good. Bruce, I understand you are a champion gymnast?
Right, I was the Montana State champion gymnast in 1974.
Can you jump from there to here without any movement at all?
If I can win the game, I will.
All right. We'll hold you to it, Bruce. All right, welcome to the show. And let's meet the third player, Fran Anderson. How are you, Fran?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fran, I have an unusual note that I want you to explain this. You used to dance on an aircraft carrier?
The USS Ranger, yes.
You don't look like a strange lady. You're a very attractive lady. Why would you dance on an aircraft
Well,
carrier?
I used to dance professionally, and we did a show there, and we had the Diamonds, and so we had a fun time.
Great. Oh, well, if you win, you'll dance for us, and Bruce will do
I will.
We'll have a whole show here. You're terrific. All right. You players ready? Because you know
Yes.
what I've got. 4 questions. Your correct answers will earn you spins at our big Press Your Luck game board. You know, the more spins you get, the more money you can win. Our board is loaded with thousands of dollars cash, terrific prizes, and every time you stop the board like this, stop, you will make money, as I did. However, there's something else that can happen, and that's what you want to avoid. It's the whammy. If he comes out, he reduces your total to 0, so be very careful. With that in mind, are you all ready to press your luck?
Right.
Here we go. She's frizzy-haired and wide-eyed. She hasn't changed her cartoon dress in 59 years. Who is she, Joan?
Little Orphan Annie.
All right, if you are right, Joan, you're going to get 3 mighty spins. I'm going to take your answer and 2 others to Bruce. Give it to Bruce and Fran. If they're right, they will earn a spin apiece. Is the correct answer Little Orphan Annie, Nancy, or Brenda Starr? Bruce?
Little Orphan Annie.
Bruce says it's Little Orphan Annie. Let's go over to Fran, who's about to dance for us. What do you think?
Little Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Annie. Well, the lady we're talking about is Little Orphan Annie, of course. Bruce picks up a spin. Joan buzzed in, she gets 3, and Fran picks up a spin. All right, everybody's in the column. Here we go with our second question. In that Forbes magazine article listing America's wealthiest people, what comedian ranked as the richest show person, Bruce?
Bob Hope.
All right, is the correct answer Bob Hope, Johnny Carson, or Richard Pryor, Joan?
Bob Hope.
Joan says it's Bob Hope. Let's see what Fran says.
It's got to be Bob Hope.
Bob Hope. Well, that richest entertainer is indeed Bob Hope. Very wealthy man, a very funny man. Bruce buzzed in, he goes to 4. And Joan goes to 4, and Fran goes to 2. And here's our third question. Picking up some good spins. They turn into dollars, you know. The original jeans designed by Levi Strauss were made of a durable denim cloth intended for a totally different use. What was that use? Joan.
For burlap bags.
Burlap bags, all right. Is the correct answer burlap bags, sails, or tents? Bruce?
I'll go with tents.
Bruce will say tents. Let's go over to see what Fran says.
I'll go with tents, too.
Tents. Well, Levi denim cloth was originally used for tents.
Hey, good.
All right. Bruce goes to 5. Joan stays in the burlap bag with 4. And Fran goes to 3. And here's the fourth and final question. When you deglaze a pan, what are you making? Joan?
Gravy.
Gravy, all right. Is the correct answer gravy, icing, or ham? Bruce?
Well, I cook so much. I think I'll have to say gravy.
All right, Bruce will say gravy. Let's go over to Fran.
I'll say gravy.
Yes, so gravy. Well, when you deglaze, you are making sauce or gravy. Correct, everybody. A lot of spins here. Bruce goes to 6. And Joan's in the lead with a big 7. Fran goes to 4. Now, you're all going to have a chance to convert those spins into big treasure luck dollars when we come back right after this. Don't go away. All right, players, we're now going to turn all that hard work into fun. Spins become dollars in this part of the show. We've got 13,000 of those dollars up there on that board, as well as prizes and surprises. Of course, a few whammies as well. Remember, each spin can bring you up to $1,500. That's important because the player who ends this round on top gets to play last in the final round, and that's a very, very good position to be in. So remember that. All right, remember, you can pass your remaining spins at any time if you're afraid of the whammy, and 4 whammies put you out of the game, and everything is at stake each time you spin. We're going to go to the player with the least number of spins. That is Fran with 4 spins. You go first, Fran. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go for the big bucks.
Stop.
Stop at $400.
Okay.
Good start, Fran. 3 spins left. First place for now. What do you want to do?
I'll go.
Fran says, going on.
Stop.
Oh! First one. All right. It's all gone. First one. Let's hope that's all over. No dollars, but you do have 2 more spins to pick up some whammies.
I'll go.
Okay. No more whammies. Let's get some money.
Stop.
Stop at $400.
Okay.
Start it again. Okay, Fran, you have 1 more spin left. What do you want to do?
I'll go.
All right, $400 on the line. Stop at $750. Congratulations, Fran. A nice sum, $1,150. First place for the now. We'll go over to Bruce, who has 6 spins, no dollars. Let's see what he can do.
Let's go.
Stop! Oh! Right off the top. Well, Bruce, you know, he didn't cost you that much. He cost you really 1 spin. You've got no dollars. You had none before, so you ready to start fresh?
You bet.
Okay, 1 whammy, don't need any more.
Stop!
Stop at $350.
Yeah.
4 spins left, Bruce.
Gotta go.
Gonna go on.
Stop.
Stop at $1,000. $1,350. That catapults you into first place. $200 more than
go.
Fran. You gonna go again? $1,350 at stake.
Stop.
Stop at $200 and a spin. $1,550. You still have 3 spins since you picked up that spin. 1 whammy, $1,550. Gonna go on? Oh, Bruce. Let's hope it works out.
Stop.
Stop at $1,250. You had a good premonition. $2,800, Bruce. Now you've got yourself a hunk of money. 2 spins. Those get passed. Those spins get passed to the player with the next highest amount of money. It's you, Fran. You've got 2 you've got to use. Let's hope it's money.
I'll go.
Let's see what happens. $1,150 at stake.
Stop.
Stop at $100 and a spin. So far, so good. That spin that you got goes to the earned column. You've got 1 more you must deal with. $1,250 at stake.
Okay.
We don't want it a whammy.
Stop.
Stop at $1,250. Fran, $2,500. You have 1 spin that you you're gonna go with it. Oh, Fran, you are a gutsy lady.
Stop.
Oh! That's what I'm afraid of. No dollars, 2 whammies, but the game is not over with.
Okay.
Just sit back and contemplate. We're going to go to Joan now. 7 spins, no dollars. Bruce has got $2,800. You're going for that first place.
Stop.
Stop at $450. Good start. 6 spins left, Joan. Going to keep going?
Go.
All right.
Stop.
Stop at golf clubs. A set of golf clubs, Joan. Value of $1,021. Nice set of clubs. $1,471, about $1,400 less. Here we go.
Stop.
Stop at $500. Joan's on a roll. $1,971, about $900 less than Bruce.
I'll
Gonna
take
go.
my luck. Spit.
Stop at video games. Video games value of $488. Now, Joan, you have $2,459. About $350 less than Bruce. One more time for $2,459. Joan, I hope you're right.
Stop.
Video disc player. Value of $749. Now, Joan, you're at $3,208. About $400 more than Bruce. 2 spins left. No whammies. What do you want to do?
One more time.
One more time for $3,208. Oh, Joan.
Stop.
Move one space to $500 or $300 and a spin.
Wait,
Which do you want? $500 or $300 and pick up a spin.
I want the 500.
500
Yes.
Joan wants.
And I'll pass.
I don't even have to ask you, do I, Joan? 3708. The spin remaining goes to Bruce in second
go,
place. With
big
one
bucks.
spin you've got to go with here to see who gets the first
Stop.
place. Binoculars. Bruce, let's see the value of those binoculars. $300. That brings you up to a total of $3,100. We now have Fran at $0, Bruce at $3,100, and Joan, you did it again. You've got the advantage because you've won at 3708 for the first round. We'll be right back with more questions, spins, prizes, and surprises right after this. All right, players, it's time to earn some more spins, and you know spins turn into dollars. In this round, one spin can be worth as much as $5,000, so they're very valuable. The player who ends this round on top gets to take all that money home and come back again tomorrow, okay? And with that in mind, are you all ready? Because here comes your first question. Writer Rudyard Kipling probably should get the award for being one of the all-time male chauvinist pigs, because it was he who wrote, "A woman is only a woman, but what is a good smoke?" Joan?
A cigar.
A cigar. All right, if you are right, Joan, you'll pick up 3 spins. I'll take your answer and 2 others. Give them to Bruce and Fran. If they're right, they will earn a spin apiece. Is the correct answer a cigar, a pipe, or a cigarette, Bruce?
I'll say a cigar.
A cigar, says Bruce. Fran, what do you think it is?
I'll say a cigar.
You say cigar. Well, a cigar is a good smoke. Yes. Bruce goes to 1. Joan picks up 3 for buzzing in, and Fran goes to 1. Here's the second question. Let's get some more spins. What did your mother probably use to stop a run in her nylon stockings that still works well today? Joan?
Nail polish. Clear nail polish.
Nail polish. All right. Is the correct answer nail polish, Vaseline, or lipstick, Bruce?
I'm going to say nail polish.
Bruce is going to say nail polish. Let's see what Fran says.
Nail polish?
Nail polish. The best way to stop a run is still nail polish. Bruce goes to 2. Joan deals in multiples of 3, so she goes to 6, and Fran goes to 2. Valuable spins, Joan. Here's the third question. Before Carol O'Connor, Chris Christopherson, and Madeline Kahn became performers, they shared another profession. What was it? Bruce.
Singers.
All right. Is the correct answer singers, medicine, or teaching? Joan?
I think they were all teachers.
Joan thinks they were teachers. Fran, what do you think?
I'll say teachers.
Teachers. Well, Carol, Chris, and Madeline were all teachers. Correct. That means Bruce stays at 2. Joan goes to 7, right? Yes, it's going to go there any moment. And Fran goes to 3. Here we go with the fourth and final question. According to the Carnegie Foundation, which of the 3 R's is the most important and most neglected skill in school, Bruce?
Reading.
All right, is the correct answer reading, writing, or arithmetic? Joan?
I agree with Bruce. It's reading.
Joan says it's reading. What do you think, Fran?
No, I know it's reading.
You know it's reading. Well, the most neglected R is writing, not reading. That keeps our scores at Bruce, 2 spins. Joan has 7 spins. Fran has 3. And all our players will be taking those big spins to the big board to decide who the winner's going to be on Trust Your Luck. So don't go away. All right, players, are you ready to get serious?
Yes.
Because we're ready to get serious. We've got $50,000 in cash up in there on that board, and I'd call that serious. We've also got some whammies up there, just to keep you honest, so be very careful of those. And look at your dollar amounts. We've got Fran at $0, Bruce at $3,100. Joan, you are leading with $3,708. That means you get to play last in the final round. That's a good position to be in, because that you have to wait for Bruce and Fran to do what they're going to do, and then you can come in and make your move, okay? Sit back and relax. We're going to go to the player with the least amount of money. Unfortunate, not hard to find. Fran, $0. More importantly, Fran, you have 2 whammies. You're going to have to be very careful with what you do with those 3 spins, all right? $3,100 to beat to get up there in second place. You ready?
No whammies.
No whammies,
Okay,
just money.
big
Let's get to
bucks, big
5,000.
Stop.
Stop. Okay, Fran, 3 whammies, no dollars, 2 spins. And take a moment, just compose yourself. You don't want to pick up that last whammy, because you'll be out of the game, right?
Right.
All right, we've got 2 spins. Let's make some money. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
$3,000. That a girl. Fran, 3,000. You earned a spin, so you have 2 still. You've got 3 whammies. You're in 3rd place by $100.
I'll go.
Fran's going to go. 3,000 at stake and the game for Fran.
Stop.
Oh, Fran.
I'm ready. Bring on Blackie. Bring on Blackie.
Oh, Fran, 4 whammies out of the game. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go over now to Bruce with $3,100, 2 spins. Bruce, you saw what happened to Fran. You've got 1 whammy. Are you ready?
Yeah, you bet.
Here we go. Make some money.
Stop.
Stop it. Big bucks, $3,000, the highest amount on the board. You got it with a spin, so that gives you a total of $6,100, 2 spins. You're ahead by about $2,400 over Joan.
Oh, I gotta go.
Gonna go? All right, $6,100 at stake.
Stop.
Stop at $1,000. Gives you $7,100, Bruce. 1 spin left, 1 whammy. You've got about... I don't even have to tell you, do I? Bruce passes that spin to Joan. 37.08. You've got 7 spins you've earned, 1 you've been passed. You have to take the 1 you've been passed, Joan, and then we'll deal with the other 7.
Okay.
37.08 at stake. Bruce is in the lead.
Stop.
Stop at $750 and a spin. All right, that's $44.58. You picked up a spin. You now have 8 spins, champ. $44.58. You are about $2,700 less than Bruce. Here we go.
Stop.
$4,000 and a spin. Joan, dealing in big money. $84.58. You are now in the lead. She does not have 8 spins.
8 spins.
How many spins? She has 8 spins. Sorry. All right, Joan, you picked up a spin. You ready to go?
To go.
You gonna go? $84.58 at stake.
Stop.
Oh.
That's all.
This ought to do it.
All right, everyone's gotten their share. Unfortunately, Fran got more than her share, and you're back to 0, but you've got a lot of spins left,
Right.
Joan. You can build it right back up.
Okay.
Want to do it?
Let's
All right.
go. Stop.
A spin it piano, Joan.
Oh, wonderful.
A beautiful spin it worth $2,245. You're back in the chips.
Okay.
6 spins left. What do you want to do?
I'm going to
Gonna
press
go.
my luck. Stop. Oh,
Stop
I
it.
didn't
Move
even-
1 space to $1,500 or $500 and a spin.
1,500.
1,500, says Joan. That gives her $37.45 with 5 spins
Okay.
left.
I'm going
Gonna
to
go. Joan's looking for a big bucks, $5,000. Oh, it's not what you're looking for. You've seen entirely too much of him the last couple of
Yes,
games.
I'm not
Let's try to
thrilled with
avoid him. $0, 2 whammies, 4 spins.
I'm going to go ahead.
Gonna go, okay. 4 spins, picking up some dollars.
Stop.
Stop it, move 1 space to Kona, or $750 and a spin. Kona, Hawaii, which did you like?
I'm going to take the 750 and a spin.
$750 and a spin,
Yes.
Joan says. You still have 4 spins, $750, a lot of dollars to catch up to Bruce, 4
Right.
spins. You ready? $5,000 can get you close.
Stop.
Stop at $1,400.
Good.
That's $2,150, about $5,000 less than Bruce. 3 spins left, you pick up $5,000, you're ahead of him.
I'm going to go.
Gonna go. Joan says, here we go.
Stop.
$500. All right, Joan.
Now.
$2,650, a little less than $5,000, less than
go.
Bruce. 2 spins. Bruce is sitting there
I know.
very patiently to see if he
I
can
know.
dethrone the champ. Are you ready, Joan?
Stop.
Stop at $750. Now, Joan, let's assess it for a moment.
Yes.
You have $3,400 and 1 spin. Bruce has $7,100. He has about $3,700 more than you. You have to get at least that much or more. Obviously, you have to get more than that to beat him in 1 spin, or you can pass that spin to Bruce in hopes that he whammies. If he whammies, you win the game. Which would you want?
Well, if I'm going to lose a game, I want to lose it myself.
You're going to lose it. You want to lose it
Right.
yourself. All right, Joan, here's the championship at
Come
stake. If she
on.
can get anything over
Big
$3,700,
bucks.
you'll win it.
Stop.
If not, Bruce, $500. And Bruce is the champion for today on Press Your Luck with $7,100. Congratulations, Bruce. We'll be right back to find out exactly what you won right after this message. We're back with today's big Press Your Luck winner, Bruce. And now, Bruce, is a good time because Rod is going to tell you exactly what you've won. Rod?
I sure will, Peter. Bruce, you've won Bosch & Lomb's compact binoculars. One of the first names in sports optics. Waterproof, fog-proof, and center focus enables you to get closer to the action by Bushnell. That, totaling $300, combined with the $6,800 in cash you won, gives you a grand total, Bruce, of $7,100.
Congratulations, Bruce. Nice sum of money. Joan, you were a great champ. You got yourself $1,000. It was great having you with us. I'll look forward to seeing your movie Easter as we do every Easter when you're eaten by lions again. Yeah. Thank you very much for being with us. Fran, look, you know, the whammy whammied you, but you had a good time, I hope. We've got some nice prizes for you, so you won't be going away empty-handed. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time, Bruce. Until then, remember, the whammy is a person who will for sure take your purse, son. This is Peter Tamarkin saying so long for Press Your Luck. Bye-bye.
Here's what we have for our departing contestants. A 22-piece Master Mechanic multi-drive socket set, complete with fitted box exclusively from True Value Hardware stores. Plus, new Glade Spin Fresh Air Freshener, continuous bathroom freshness, plus an automatic burst of fragrance when you spin it. New Glade Spin Fresh, and flare-trimmed decorative borders for painted walls. Now you can turn any painted room into a showcase inexpensively. Also, Success boil and bag rice, perfect every time. Once you've tasted Success, nothing else will do. Plus, the Presto Popcorn Now Plus. Hot air popper, pops any kind of popcorn, gourmet or regular, with great results every time from Presto. And Nat Robbins Lip Prime, invisible silky soft lip care cream, helps stop lipstick bleeding and feathering, improves the look and feel of your lips.
This is Ron Roddy speaking for Press Your Luck, a Carruthers Company presentation.